Hey y'all, so I just got done with today's workout. It's a testing day and it's a CrossFit benchmark Barbara. What it is 5 rounds. Each of your rounds is for time. It's 20 pull-ups, these can be kipping, 30 push-ups, 40 sit-ups. Use an ab mat or put a yoga mat under your lower back if you've got it. And you can do either the butterfly style or you can do more of the traditional stance. And then 50 air squats. What we want to do for this one is this just really an all-out sprint, and I like to rest 3 minutes. If I don't put a clock on, 3 minutes is enough. You're not going to be all the way to recovered, but 3 minutes is enough to be mostly recovered, and then you can do this workout consistently. And I find if I don't put that clock on, sometimes I'll rest 2 minutes, sometimes I'll rest 12 minutes. So just to keep it consistent, especially if we're using this as a testing workout, 3 minutes in between each round works out really, really well. So a couple things, like we talked about, if we're going to use this as a benchmark or a testing workout, we want it to be something that we can repeat and repeat and repeat. So if you're doing this workout for the first time, you might want to overreach just a little bit so you can grow into your benchmark, and so you don't have to reset it every single time. So a lot of the scaling information I'm going to make is going to be just if you're using this workout as a regular workout, or if you've done it a bunch of times, just kind of strategies in there. But again, if this is going to be your first time you're use it as a testing benchmark, go ahead and overstep just a little bit there so it gives you something to grow into. So what I recommend doing is, for most people in this workout, it's going to be the push-ups that are going to be the real showstopper, possibly the pull-ups too. Sit-ups are super annoying, so are the air squats, but these two things you're going to be able to just keep moving, keep battling through, really no matter what. So if we're going to be scaling this workout, the first place we like people to scale is, instead of going straight to knees or banded pull-ups or push-ups, what we like them to do is first scale the number. So what we should be able to do is, gun to your head, you should be able to do an unbroken set. You'll see in the demo video that I'm putting up here, is I ended up breaking up the push-ups into 2 sets today, and that's just because I had a real hard arm workout 2 days ago, and I wasn't all the way recovered. But typically I'll go unbroken, and then maybe in the 4th and 5th round I get into the 25 number before I have to break it up to finish it out. But typically these are rep schemes that I can just go unbroken with, so that's kind of what you should be shooting for too. So if your max set of push-ups is 15, then I would just cut these numbers in half and go set of 10 pull-ups, 15 push-ups, and then you can probably stick with the 40, 50, but you can cut those in half also if you think it's going to slow you down. So the main thing here is we want this to be a workout where you are just pushing the pace, and we don't want you having to break these up into singles or just chip away slow and steady like we would recommend you do on a lot of the other workouts. This is just kind of a go after it workout, but you got to pick those rep schemes that allow you to go after it. Something to consider is 5 rounds times 40 sit-ups is 200 sit-ups. So especially if you're someone like me, who gets the old scorpion sting on top of the butt crack there, 200 sit-ups, it's going to do it to you today. So keep in mind 100 sit-ups is a lot. 150 is usually where we cap out most of our workouts. So this one's in that 200 number. So especially if you're going to be scaling these, you might want to consider scaling those sit-ups also. And again, the 50 air squats, these should just be hammered. And you might get to the point where you're going quickly and then you have to take a couple slow reps and go quickly and a couple slow reps, but for the most part you should just be hammering those air squats. So again, adjust the numbers as needed. But what I recommend you doing is possibly adjusting the numbers and being a little too conservative on that first round, because I don't like people kind of winging it and adjusting the numbers in the middle of the round. Say we're at 15 of push-ups and they're going to 30, and then they're like, oh, 30 is going to be a lot, I'll just do, because you tend to make bad decisions. So what I would do is round 1, be a little conservative. Probably, if you're questioning it, cut these reps in half. And if you just absolutely crush round 1, then let's bump the reps up in the next round. Instead of going the opposite way, let's go into this workout. But it's a fun one, unbroken, go for it. It's a great testing workout also. And again, if you're going to use it and this is your first time testing this one, almost you got to throw most of what I said out the window and consider it. But instead of cutting these in half, you might want to cut, instead of 20 down to 10, you might want to cut 20 down to 15 and 30 to 20 instead of 15 or 22, something like that. That way you have something you can kind of grow into across this year. All right, that's all I got. Have fun.